Okay, so I started a blitz match. Actually, we played quite a few games here. Well, the score was 5-3, but we had a long post-mortem, so we don't see the match score here. I'll be playing e5, but he has a tricky line against it. I'm gonna play the Benoni now. See what he does. This guy seems to have some tricky lines. Probably he'll play bishop A, he'll play bishop f4. No, he plays this line. I'll play here. The idea is to meet knight c4 immediately with knight b6. Okay, he's into this line again. He kind of tricked me there into a line I didn't want. Okay, it's difficult. He'll play a4, yeah. Kinda got into a situation I didn't want. How do we proceed here? It's a blitz game, so we have to play fast. Queen c move is often a useful move, just controlling e5 a bit further, and rook b8 also. Trying to facilitate b5, but it's tough to get in. The b5 move. This might be tricky if I go. Maybe I'm gonna. He goes knight f3 then. Oh, I'll do it anyway. I have to get some play going here, and maybe after knight f3, the other knight to f6. And he might go h3. Then he has e5. Okay, I forgot about that. He does have yeah, it was a bit clumsy by me. Okay, I'll take it for some reason and go here. And it's looking tricky. I'm attacking e5 with a lot of pieces, so maybe I'm just gonna pawn here. But white can always, I mean, he's gonna open some lines in a worst case scenario. Like for instance e6 takes, bishop takes e6, rook takes e6, rook takes e6, bishop c4. Winning back his exchange, and I have to watch out not to lose further material. So if e6, I might have a trick here. Bishop d4. Should I take first? Bishop e3, knight takes e3. Probably I should play it before you can do anything about it, because I have queen takes h2 checkmate, which is pretty brutal. Bishop e3, knight takes e3, takes on f7. Shouldn't matter. Okay, I'm winning a piece. If it takes on d4, I take on d1. Also thinking there might be some possibilities of, if I play like queen f4. No, okay, it's a bit. I'll just take it. He'll probably go d6. I'm gonna play this move. I have some ideas. But he needs to play this knight somewhere, and I just don't see where he can put it. I have some ideas of knight g3. Takes queen h6, but at the moment he can play knight to h4. So I'll just start with this move. What was the idea with this? Knight e4. Bishop c6. Yeah, maybe a bit too careless. Just put the king away, because I have the black squares. And he can't penetrate on those, so I don't have to worry about this. Bishop f2, I guess. Maybe I can play knight g3 now. Rook e2, knight g3. Knight g3 takes queen h4, and I take on. I'm just gonna do it. I think it works. I take on g3. This all seems forced. Let's not pre-move anything. Well, I don't see anything else for him or me, so we'll play this. I couldn't see a way for him to protect this. Bishop takes e6, I take on h4 and take on h3 if he interposes. I might freak him a little bit, just go back. Just gain some time on the clock because I have a better clock situation. But now I take, and actually I don't see a good defense for him. If he moves the rook, then I take over the f file. Now I can just check on h1, take on g2, pick up the rook. Standard. Yeah, he resigns. So okay, nice tactics there. Let's see. Actually, I've been playing more of the so-called check Benoni, but this is the Benoni defense, and this is a good line for white, but rather rare. Usually, white goes for something like. I'm gonna press analyze actually. Can I flip the board? Yeah, I'll have to flip it. Usually white goes for something like e4 or bishop f4 even. And he has some choices here. h3 is a modern main line. But usually black is just playing for a queenside expansion and trying to use this bishop here down the diagonal and control the e5 point. So usually, let's say we have like a classical situation, bishop e2. Usually I go, I think bishop g4 here, maybe a6 first, a4, bishop g4. Say what castles we take here. And in this line we see some typical play by black. He tries to control this e5 break first. And well, white usually has to improve this bishop again. Here we see kind of a typical setup for black. He wants to control e5. He wants to prepare a b5 break. You see that all the pieces combine here to protect this e5 square, definitely. So that's what we want. This bishop is going to be strong down the diagonal. And if you can open the b file, this bishop and the rook are going to work well together down this file and the diagonal. But he played knight d2. Well, the idea of knight, let's see, knight b7 is to meet knight c4 with knight b6. This knight c4 idea is an important one in both the Benko and the Benoni defenses. For instance, if I had played, well, it's possible actually to play bishop g7, but slightly more awkward. And here you have to either play knight e8, which is a bit passive, or sacrifice a pawn in some lines. I can't remember, like b6 or something. Some tricky lines, but I don't remember them that well. So knight d2, I play knight bd7. Where are you? Okay. And f4, yeah, it was tricky. Because we played the game before, and then he played the 4-pawn attack against me. Then I have the bishop on g4, so knight d7 is kind of tricky. Okay, at this point I wasn't sure what to do actually. I think this is a tricky line because black really needs to know what to do. So I need to control e5, and well, I just set up the standard kind of Benoni structure and the moves, rook e8, rook b8. But at the moment I can't play b5, he has that well under control, so I need to find some ideas here. And this is kind of the tricky situation that you can get in the Benoni. But here I saw some tactical opportunities. I mean, if the knight wasn't here, then knight g4 would be really dangerous. Well, you can play knight f3 though, but you know, the combination of knight to g4 and bishop d4 can be an important tactical resource in these lines. He went knight f3 to protect the f4 pawn that I was attacking. And here I forgot about the e5 break. My pieces are slightly clumsy. I might... Maybe bishop h6. It's a clumsy move, but... Maybe he has to go... Well, he might be able to go g4 actually. I'll show you. Can he go g4? With the idea g5? It looks like it. Okay. But I played knight d to f6. And I forgot about e5. But it might be might not be so great. I had to take because if I play knight g4, then he takes on d6. My rook is hanging. It still might be okay because I might play something like this and then pick up the pawn. But I decided to take on e5. I took with the pawn, knight g4. Now I'm attacking the pawn with a lot of pieces. And I was fortunate here that he played this move. I think it might be losing. Something like d6. I have to watch out for d7, so probably queen... Well, queen d8 allows bishop g5. Queen d7. Okay, maybe I can do this. Now e5 is hanging. And he would have to have some powerful move here like knight d5. I'll take on e5, knight e7. It's getting really tactical. It's getting really tactical here. Maybe rook takes e5 is possible. No. It's hanging stuff. So I don't know. Well, it's actually possible to sacrifice the exchange. It's always an idea in the Benoni, if possible. Yeah, but it's tricky. I'm not sure. Queen d7, knight d5. The thing is, this move, you can interpose this. Yeah, it's very tricky. And if I play king h8, he takes on e5. So d6 might be the move from here, and then I might actually be in trouble. Okay. But what did he do? He played e5. I took it. He took back and played e6. And here I saw a tactical opportunity with my queen and knight bearing down here. And also the knight protects this square, so there's no fight for the king, so it's just mate there. And I had this bishop d4 idea. And the key point, of course, is that he can't take because of the immediate checkmate. And he can't really interpose anything, and moving the king obviously allows knight f2 check, followed by simply taking the queen. And that's too much material. So he played bishop e3. After this, bishop d4 check, bishop e3. But I just get a free piece here, and yeah, he can't really do anything. If he moves the queen, he's in big trouble. So he took on e3, but this loses a whole rook. And I can really do anything here, and queen g7 was already setting up this tactical idea that I saw. But it didn't work immediately, so I was trying to wait for the opportunity, and as it happened, he closed out his pieces here, his queen. So, well, first I want to go here. Probably knight g3 would have worked there as well. But okay, now I was already bishop f2 and knight g3. And we take on g3. He can't protect this knight, so it's just going to get checkmated. Excellent stuff. Yeah, I hope you liked the game and the post-mortem. Pretty decent game. Got in trouble, but managed to get out of it with a tactical shot, and then I think I finished with a pretty nice tactic there, the knight g3 move. And if you look up my pattern recognition videos online that I did for another site, then you will find this idea. Similar to a pattern that occurred in a game between Karpov and Taimanov. So I encourage you to look that up. Let's see. Yeah, thanks. Maybe I'll see if if he wants another game. Here's... he's playing, okay. So we'll let that be for now, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.